Welcome to another episode of Shorty. This can't be it with me, Hope Maluleke. And since it's Valentine's or just another Friday, depending on how you see it, we're talking all things love, romance, and Valentine's Day. Like, is this day overly hyped or is it kind of sweet? Well, whether you're celebrating it, ignoring it, or doing a little thing like a galentine's, this episode is definitely for you, and let's get into it. Firstly, I must say that I might just be one of the biggest Valentine's haters because when I'm scrolling through social media and I'm seeing all these extravagant Valentine's proposals, and most of them, the reason why I find them ridiculous is because what Valentine's Day has become to be on social media, right? I'm not in people's relationships, so I wouldn't know, but on social media, like one of the most ridiculous things is women requiring their men to ask them to be their Valentines. Yes, like I lied. Then you're married to this human being, or you guys are in a relationship and have been, and now you want this man to always, every day, they must ask you to be a Valentine. Guys, it's just one of those ridiculous things that you see on social media, and it's something that you want to put out as content. But now some people literally take that, copy and paste into their real lives, and it's like, no, man, it's ridiculous, it's unnecessary. But let me just, because the other thing that I was thinking about earlier on is, do I genuine, like, what are my genuine and true thoughts on Valentine's? Is it something that I care for? Like, do I have any regard? Is it about the gesture? What is it about Valentine's that I may say, oh, this is such a cute little thing, right? And honestly, I'm unimpressed. I'm so unimpressed because I was thinking about the two Valentines that stand out for me, right? And one is very like something that I was thinking about, and I'm like, oh, Hope, that was so diabolical and very disrespectful of you. And it just showed me that at that point in time, I didn't care for this human being as much as I had put out, or as much as I had tried to convince myself. But I'm just thinking of these two Valentine's Day gestures, right? That I did appreciate, but I don't think I cared for them that much that I would make them a requirement. Firstly, it was years back. I actually can't give too much detail on that because no, I'm not on speaking terms with this human being, but we're very cordial, we're very like, we're cool, right? It was a couple of years back. This human being had asked me out on a Valentine's date, right? And he was very much pursuing me, right? And he was a good guy. Like, the vibes are up, you know? And he did the whole set out a date, this is what we're doing, bought me flowers, and his only request was that I come on time because we can't spend the rest of the evening together, right? So, because he had other commitments that he had previously told me about, right? And I was like, okay, cool, I'd agreed and stuff like that. But when I tell you that I got there late, and not because of something that I couldn't have controlled, it was definitely within my control, and I just didn't care that much to even arrive there on time. So that was very embarrassing on my part. And when I think about it now, I'm like, ah, Hope, that's so, like, why would you do that? Like, that's so yucky. Like, why would you do that? You should be embarrassed, which I am. And yeah, but that was one gesture, and I really liked the gestures, like, oh, flowers are cute and stuff like that. Then the other time was my partner at the time sent like a bouquet of flowers, teddy bears, chocolates, to my place, That was also a very nice gesture, and in both times I was grateful. So it was never a lack of gratefulness or appreciation for the gesture. But now I've had to like think about it, and is it something that I care for? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Because sometimes I think that we care for such things because that's what we see on social media. We see the big roses, and I'm like, like one of the other things is this thing of, oh, I want my man to buy me flowers every week, like he must see that my vase is empty and refill it every week. And if that's genuinely what you want, I get that. But I really think that everyone needs to check in with themselves, like, is this a gesture that you really like, or do you like it because it's something that you can post about? It's something that, you know, you see on social media and be like, oh, this is how my man is meant to express love to me, and this is a gesture that I'm meant to appreciate because it is in line with the conventional ways of showing and expressing love in that setting of a romantic relationship. And I just, like, when I think about it, I just don't care for it. Like, I really don't care for Valentine's. I appreciate the gesture, but I would more care for the randomness of you sending me flowers, not this routine thing with, yo, yes, Monday, yeah, vase empty, must fill it up, you know. For me, that just reads off as you're just doing it, there's no thought behind it, whereas the randomness of it would mean a lot more to me and stuff like that. But hey, it's just me, so what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna shut the hell up. But yeah, anyway, I think from this we can kind of understand that I have very, like, I'm a hot takes abandai when it comes to romantic relationships. And I don't want to say too much because I'm also a very private and mysterious human being. I'm a private and mysterious human being. But anyway, I think that we're also moving into I guess this has always been the case, but it's becoming more prominent, right? Especially through social media, where the girls are doing galentines, you know, it becomes more of just love in general, love within your friendships, love within the people that are around you, and not just romantic love, you know. And I think that's cute, whatever, but that's also another thing that I don't care for. Like in Nenzan, when I become president, I promise you guys, Valentine's Day, nothing. I don't want to see the store red. I don't want to. We are just going to move on swiftly. Yes. The problem is that I keep laughing because I find myself so hilarious. But yeah, man, to me, I just feel like it has become a day that is just unnecessary. Like, there's just too extravaganza things where people are doing things for show on social media so I can post this, my man, my man, my man, my man. But beyond just the 14th of February, what does your partner do that is an expression of love? You know, what are things that you genuinely, because here's the other thing is that you see things on social media, and to some extent, I also don't like this thing of pushing the agenda that everything that happens on social media is fake. Not everything that happens on social media is fake. It is definitely curated, right? Because we love the aesthetics, we love the angles, we love the great music and stuff. And you know, that comes with a lot of curation. Not every moment that genuinely happens like that can be captured. So you curate such things to post and, you know, post. But I think it's very important to genuinely check within yourself that, let's say there was no social media on the 14th of February. What's the gesture that you would really appreciate and really means a lot to you, you know, and something that you require from your partner? And yeah, moving on to Galentine's vibes. I think the vibes are up. Girlies must do what the girlies must do, but I also think it's also ridiculous because I feel like Galentine's is just put in place to sort of like soothe the fact that you don't have a partner or your partner's refusing to do Valentine's and you know, but I mean, no one's hurting anyone, so let the girlies dress up. I'm all for girlies dressing up, looking good, doing little cute little things, you know. And yeah, I know I said this episode is all about romance, but I have really like hot takes. Hot takes is Ibandai when it comes to relationships. And anywho, just my final thoughts, because I think I've been a hater enough on Valentine's Day. Now you know Guti it's not. But let me just do one of the hot takes since we're discussing this topic. So one of my hot takes is that I'm starting to kind of like wrap my head around the older I get, is especially in romantic relationships, because I think love is such, I'm also going to pick my words very wisely, but love is such, especially on the woman's end, love is such a deep feeling that it can either be the best thing that you've ever done or the most detrimental thing you've ever done. Because once a woman, I feel that once a woman functions in that feeling of love, she becomes blind to a lot of things. And lately, the thing that I've been saying when I open my big mouth on Instagram is the fact that I open my big mouth on all my platforms, is that I truly don't believe that a woman's responsibility, especially in a romantic relationship, that a woman's responsibility is to love. Women have no business loving men. Women have no business loving men, but rather what women needs to prioritize is respect. Because once respect is earned, then you can earn my love too. But the moment I cannot respect you, and there's a lot of things that come with the ability to respect a partner, right? There are things that, or just like respect in general, right? When you look at someone and you think, this person is worthy of my respect, that goes beyond just human to human, I respect you. But as a partner, I respect you because of your character. I respect you because of who you are. I respect you because of the things that you say. I respect you because of how you care for yourself, right? And the moment you can earn my respect, then you can definitely earn my love. And for men, I think it's completely the opposite, right? When a man can function, and I'm speaking strictly romantic relationships, when a man can function from a point of loving their partner, their woman, everything else they can do. Because once they function in a space of, I love this person and they are considerate, I love this person and they are respectful, I love this person. And I'm not talking about love that is what has come to be, especially in dating in 2025. But when you genuinely love for someone, love is a whole lot of things. It goes beyond just being a feeling, right? Love is respect, love is consideration. And once a man functions in that space of love, then all the other things come. But I feel like the moment a woman functions from love before respect, then you're blind to a whole lot of things. And that can be so detrimental. That can be so detrimental. Like some of the things that I see on social media, I don't want to speak directly onto other things, but there's this lady who's from a famous talk show where she had given up her dreams of being a doctor to be a wife. And now that nigga left her. No ways. No ways. And that for me is because that particular woman functioned in a space of love before she could function in a space of respect. Because once you love is such a detrimental feeling. Like love is so dangerous for women, and I feel like we just need to be more cautious of who we give our love to. Like, love everybody, yeah, cool. But when it comes to romantic relationships, it is very important to be wise in your decision on who you give your heart to. Otherwise, nizoshona. Hey, nizoshona. Stop loving men. Prioritize respecting them and making sure that your love is earned. Hey, Tandula Sejenze. Anyway, I think I am so hilarious. Like, I believe it for wholeheartedly. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys celebrate Valentine's, or just another Friday where you're just doing you, chilling, doing nothing. I'll definitely be on that. I'm actually gonna be working. Yeah, you know what? Let's focus on making money. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because this is also dropping visuals on YouTube. So yes, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, do those great things, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.